Morton Street over here.
Frame me off that. Take me off at the hit and run on Pollard.
Got Morton and Washington Street over here. So this is sort of scene I did earlier, but looks like they got more evidence. They may have 2 suspects in custody. Not too sure what they got going on. We'll see. Call for additional units to come back. Let's see what they have when we get up there. We're just going to stand by and kind of be a watchful eye. They're going to stand by until we get a couple more units on scene to see what they're going to do here. I think you got state police up here too, if I'm not mistaken. They did call for additional resources, so I think they had eyes on 2 suspects in a white Kia. So they're gonna see if they got over there.
105. The family trouble at 161 Intervalence Unit 3 said the roommate hit him in the face with a broom. Got it.
They see there's a lot of activity going on, so they try to figure it out in a second. Let them go down there and do their thing. They got their shields and everything, so let them go in there and do their thing. They got all gun cars. They're gonna probably do you know what they gotta do.
Echo 902. Echo 427, code 19, 1779, Center Street. River Street. Apartment. It looks like number 5.
Yeah, I'm not gonna walk all the way over there. It's gonna get a little rough over there. Yeah, I got you. I stay over here with you.
No shit.
I hear you. I was listening to what they got going on. Yes.
Overtime to whoever source details, Cambridge Street and Blossom Street. Now to finish, contact A1 if you want to invest to whoever source details, Cambridge Street and Blossom Street. Now to finish, contact A1. Blossom also on channels 44. I've been over there, a lot of men coming across the shots possible.
And you might want to go back. Yeah, we gotta go in right now. Just for now, okay? It's dangerous out here right now.
It's my girlfriend's house. I was just leaving.
Okay, just head in there for about 10 minutes, okay? It's dangerous out here. Don't argue with us.
She'll let you in. She likes you enough.
What do you need?
I got a cell, please.
Bravo base. Bravo base, what's the location to the trouble? She said Franklin Park.
Right on the turnstile. Go see our life.
Bravo base has that.
I think you're right, true. You can come to our scenes anytime.
Oh, so if you guys haven't heard, they earlier there was shots fired on Morton Street. One person struck in the leg, non-life-threatening injuries. Upon further investigation, they believe that there was two individuals in a motor vehicle armed, possibly both armed with firearms. They saw him exit the vehicle into a property. Immediately called all gun cars over here, and I guess they surrounded the building.
Okay.
Want to wait to get the proper personnel to do entry to the building, so that's where we're at right now. They still didn't get a chance to process the scene because they had to divert the resources to something more present.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen the entry team. It's about maybe 10 or 15 officers all geared up to just make entry to the building over there.
From Wash, I have a person with a gun over at Brenton Wainwright. It's a man with a gray hoodie, black shorts, gun in the right hand.
A lot of gun calls today. Everybody's got guns out there.
35, can you start making your way over there?
Yeah, we'll try cycling at once.
We had shots fired on Interville Street earlier.
All right, it says hold on. Give it a second. Put it back up.
Let's see what they got.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
We have ours back on.
They're gonna make their way over to that shop. There's a couple of calls they got going on
Looks like
here.
he was walking towards Wells Ave. Again, that's a male with a gray hoodie, black shorts.
27 Michigan Avenue.
With another male in a black hoodie and black shorts, unknown race.
So that's over there. Every call they get is pretty much a call with a gun call.
Preempt us, we'll head that way. Bravo 913, you can put me off the turnaround as well. Nope, didn't work. Just shut it off now. Okay, the power's off. We're gonna head down. Okay.
I believe this is Wash and River, where I am. Sitting at Wash and River right by the Star Market over there. Right, the Star Market being right there.
131, can you guys pair up A and B in progress over at 445 Old Colony Ave? Callers reporting they got jumped by 3 females.
22 to fire alarm.
It may have broken up.
112, we can take that. We're heading over to Logan Way anyways.
Okay, got it, thank you.
You can cancel. The EMS station is moving along.
Boston, it's pretty busy.
Canceling EMS station, moving along, 49 minutes.
Fox K1, 14 ball on the last, and then you can send that down.
Thanks.
Does the caller still have eyes on those two parties?
Engine 41, ladder 14, a central station alarm. 3 Harvard Avenue, Brighton, engine 41, ladder 14, a central. Then there was last seen going towards Wells Ave. Male with the gun had the gray hoodie and black shorts, walking with another male wearing the black hoodie and black shorts.
We're out of Robin Lane, right? I'm Robert. I'm on Wells Ave. Hey, 103, report on Wells now.
No answer on the call.
Fox 499.
199.
P-Stop 11 Boston Street. It's going to be Mass Red 5, Frank Echo Zulu 83. 2 in the car, all set for now.
So right now, I guess they're doing
Units coming in. 3 suspects from this call are walking down Old Colony, all on the park side, coming up on the footbridge.
Charlie 801.
yeah, they got a lot going on.
Charlie 801. Morning, sir. Take that at BMC at River Street.
The 112's coming up on them right now. Looks like 3 females, maybe 2 in a dress, 1 in a pair of shorts.
Okay.
112, what was the female?
St. Rose, JP.
Okay, we'll get BMS to our location. Finger injury.
EMS to Old Colony.
902, sweeping number 5 is complete.
So they says they cleaned the building.
54 minutes after.
And so we'll see what they have when they come out.
Jake 101, you just entered the call. That's for the wrong, Echo 103, sorry about that. You're all set.
They're coming out now. A few of the officers are coming out now. See what they have.
Charlie 113.
Engine 3, a medical alarm.
13.
Dedham Street. Boston.
46 Redford Street.
80 West.
Yeah, loud music in the backyard.
US Box 1641, Sean Ave, Pelham Street.
We have it. Just hold us off by EMS across the street from the base.
Where are you?
We're across from the base just for EMS for a few minutes.
Alright, I got it.
Dispatch, can you log off the Harry 102 Frank from the MDT, please?
Dispatch, can you log up to Bravo 103 Frank?
Alright.
As far as we know, they cleared the unit in question, so they cleared a few units. So let's see what they have.
Get another shell casing located over here. I just want to throw it on top of the casing. It's going to be at 3 River Street.
They found another shell casing over on River Street. So they say number three. Well, I'm not too sure. So we're not too sure what they got going on there. They figured it all out. That's what the detectives make it the big bucks for. They figure all that out.
Charlie Roberts, keep us back on 200 handcuff, please.
Okay.
Bravo base. You have a Bravo 436 logged on.
So
I don't see one, no.
this area in front of us is probably going to be a brief crime scene as well, because they do have ballistics over there. And you can't really go on the other side because they got River Street blocked off from both sides, so you really can't drive or walk on that side.
Bravo base, if you could put him on and just put him on a code 1 for a little bit.
Alright, you got it.
That's what we have. Earlier there was an ambulance over in this parking lot here. That's where the victim was picked up from. They blocked that off. They found a couple of casings over there. They checked Morton Street up there for the shot spotter activation. And upon doing that investigation, I guess they were checking camera footage. And they saw a clear that was questionable in the incident that took place.
26.
I think, guys.
And that's what they got going on so far.
En route.
Mm-hmm.
So can you head into the base to assist, I guess, with some removals there?
Right now we're at River and Washington. This is where we are.
Fox K1, you can cancel EMS here.
EMS.
Okay. Okay.
So they're still trying to secure the scene there. I guess they're still checking other rooms in there to see what they got.
As the Kilo 916 requesting just a service car EDTs 51318 to report to 30 on Washington Street for a missing Alzheimer's patient.
I might have that subject. The gray hoodie, shorts. 110 Tango Gold 1. Let's stop now. Gold 1. We're on channel 6 if you need something.
Echo 428.
I will find you if I need you. Bravo 103 will be out 20 report, but you can preempt us. Fox 441.
What?
I'm Charlie Robert, and you can give 4 Lucy Street at 12 Ball, and I'm heading to a code 19 at Farragut. Bravo 103. Go ahead. Sarah will be out 20 report, but you can preempt us. Yep, I have that.
Charlie 113, you can actually change that to 54 record.
It's all good.
And you give it a 12 ball.
Fox 112.
112, go ahead.
Charlie Robert, heavy code 19 on East Broadway.
Clear.
Slow it down as well, it's going to be negative.
J411, turn it down, please.
Ball 35 minutes, Sky be at the station. Thank you. Clear. Both 456, you can give my last 12 ball, you can put me in service.
When I have that.
56. Bravo Gold 2, go up to 7. Fox 982.
2.
Can you put me in a code 19 on West Broadway, please?
Oh, we got it. That base. The 103 heading in there, you need more units? Forward, you have to be.
Callback, 3 long company.
5463.
Looks like the alarm company reports security should be there. They have a key.
Call back Adam Robert.
Fox K1 with Charlie Robert, keep us back on that arrest.
Cherry 914.
Detectives over there working the scene. That's where they found some ballistic evidence over there. So they're still checking that out. It's been a pretty busy night over here. This is the C. Is this? See a couple more units back at the whistling.
3435, I'll have back up there.
Yep. Oh. So we'll hang around for a little bit and see what else they have. But right now they are trying to sweep that building and make sure no one else is in there.
Rapid, too.
So are you clear?
Yeah, we're clear. We'll head back.
Bravo 912.
912.
Harry 430.
Yeah, any available Charlie units can respond back here to this Washington Street.
113, 415, can you meet the sergeant down there? 13, we have it. Charlie 426 on the down. Pushing north.
104 Frank still locked on?
Yes, ma'am. We're still on watch.
Thank you.
Patience is a virtue. They're trying to cover a pretty large area too, so see what they got going on.
Simplest break for a third party contained on the outside on the deck. Okay. About 499. Yeah, can you take me up on that 19 with the Falcon 9 huge? Operation to Jake 499.
Bravo
Hey,
912.
how you doing?
Go ahead, sir.
Bravo 912. Yeah, any other Charlie units on team can have a meet me in right across at Washington River. Come and meet me down here. There's a couple units maybe from the Star Market if they could walk down here.
104, we're heading up.
Indeed, on the way.
And you guys also head at Gibson, 103 also head up there, please.
we're gonna be, we're gonna have one custody, with the transport now. 431 on,
Charlie 98. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. If you have any units available, you just have them come up to Wash and River Street, please.
Any Charlie unit available, Washington River to meet the sergeant.
So they're asking for all available units to come up Washington River now.
Yeah, have those units come down Old Morton to River Street.
So they got a lot going on over there. Like I said, not too sure what they have, but they're asking for all available units on Charlie and Harry to come over.
Tango 902, we have people coming out of the apartment.
So like I said, not too sure what they have, but they're asking for all available units to come over there.
455, bring your head back up there, please. Thank you, I appreciate it.
So they're on Bravo, and they're also in C11. And they're gonna call additional support from outside to come over as well. So see what they have. Like I said, we're not too sure exactly what happened, but they're calling for all available units to come over in this area.
Bravo, 434, Charlie Robert.
Bravo 458. Can you take me off in front of the Dublin house? It's a little disturbing over here.
Alright, Gold 2, head up there as well. Sergeant, go ahead.
Yeah, I know we have all available at Charlie units, but anyone's on a report or anything, why don't we preempt them, unless they're with the prisoner on call, why don't they just come down here to assist?
Okay, correction. Every Charlie unit down to River and Wash, please. Unless you're with the prisoner.
Yep, we're gonna be conducting a sweep of the second floor apartment. It is noted as 3 Alpha.
Charlie,
on the
go for
first
it.
floor entry. They're making entry now.
They're making it.
912, do you want to see if there's any troopers in the area to swing by?
Yeah, 912, that's fine, and just keep me updated on the boards looking, we can start pulling units from the scene if we have to. And otherwise, maybe we'll use EDTs, just answer field calls for up there. This shouldn't hopefully take long, but whatever you have, just send them this way.
It's going to be a wait on EDT. They're deployed over to Kilo right now. Most of them are.
Okay, 912, that's fine. Just keep me updated on the board, and we can pull units from the scene if we have to, okay?
Have it.
Jake 421. 421.
And just the activated state police as well.
Jump on up to the Dublin in a second.
Quite a few units pulling up now, so we'll see what they got from both sides. Yeah, I got quite a few people coming over here now.
30.
That unit calling?
Charlie 112. You on 916, how am I coming in, sir?
Scratchy, I can hear you.
8-4 on the last figures off Washington. For those unit, service cars coming out area 14, do not use the lights and sirens. Search for the signal for about an hour, and I'll be...
Are you breaking up, sir? We heard no lights and sirens.
Tango 902, anybody on the perimeter? We have a team walking down a set of stairs, may pop out on the side of the building.
All right.
You on 916, is that better, sir?
A little better, what do you need?
Just doing a radio check. Make sure it's okay. Thanks.
Hello, Scratchy. Hear you a little bit. You got service units heading over there. Bravo 456. 56. Sorry, can you take me off on road 19 so we can run off? Charlie Alpha 81. Go ahead, sir. Take me out to Washington River, please.
Sometime on, see if the crowd is still going on over at 422 Columbia.
Bravo, still not on my way, I'm a mile away.
How you doing?
Engine 42, a CO detector, 9 Van Cross Street, Roxbury. Engine 42, a CO detector, 9 Van Cross Street, Roxbury. Nearest Fox 2275, engine house 42, 121.
Bravo 434. There's no buddy here, unfortunately.
Thank you, ma'am. 130, disregard.
103, got it.
officers up on the top floor there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's somebody up here. They're in a couple of rooms up there. See them in both of the windows up top. You guys have, how you doing? So they're up on the top floor right now. Alright, so this is a long scene because what they discovered after processing the scene. So typically a scene would have been over by now, but while they were conducting their investigation, they came up with more evidence. So that's what we have. We got a few state police officers and there's somebody up on the second floor there too. I can't tell what's going on up there, but there's movement up on the second floor, first window to the right. Coming out with the shields.
Hang on, 902. Yep, we have that apartment cleared. We're going to be turning it over to the detectives.
Okay, 128. Okay, when you guys all
Well, we're ready on that arrest, man. We got.
Excuse me, can I ask you to slide back just a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Somebody messed up. They should have had it all the way back. It's still very dynamic scene. There's a lot going on down
I
here.
got you, my man.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, so they
411 and Fox 421.
they don't want you to get too close because then you'd be right up on top of them. But they cleared a few floors. Detectives are gonna go in there and do what they gotta do. I guess they brought a couple of people out of there. I'm not too sure if they're under arrest or not, but
Back, a little time on it. Courthouse Way in Northern Abbott was in as a removal. Security was off with an aggressive male.
pretty, busy night. It is what it is. Another state trooper making his way over here. Like I said, there are detectives are gonna make entry. They cleared it for the detectives, so now the detectives can make entry and do their thing.
1580A Dorchester Ave. The panic alarm was going off over there.
We'll hang around for a little bit and see if anything else shows up. And I understand this is a kind of complex scene. It's not like a typical crime scene where you just got one area. It's kind of like scattered on different parts of the street. They got an area in the back of that parking lot they still haven't searched. They got an area on Morton Street that they were looking at, and they got an area on River Street they're looking at. So and they got an area inside the Star Market parking lot they're looking at too. So there's quite a few things they were looking at over here. So it is, like you said, it is kind of, it's complex. It's not just one location.
That's 411 and 420. You guys can disregard that mail left. They're all set.
About 6 Lincoln Road, Taggy, park car posted.
Area 103. 103.
Sure, we're going to be Adam Robin, National Street, and amount 28420.
So the Tango Gold units, they're about to clear out of here.
131.
They basically came just to make entry, clear the units, make it safe, so the officers can go inside. Like I said, it was believed to be, which we still haven't confirmed or denied, that 2 individuals were inside that building, possibly armed with firearms. This area is going to be blocked off for quite some time because this area over here, they found casings over here, but I think they found more casings than they expected to find over there, so I'm not too sure what they got going on. Probably bring the K9 over and see what he can find.
Bravo, Tango 55, can you pick me up on the K-car stop? Got it.
I'm gonna hang around for a little bit, see if anything else pops up. How you doing?
Bravo, service car, speak Spanish. 36.
No answer on call back. Some time on it. See if anyone answers at 2 Nason Street, a private number 2 for a larceny report.
Yeah.
Bravo 456. You see if anyone flags you down outside 585 Columbia Road. Some time on it for an MVA with no injuries.
Tango 902, this Tango Go 1, Tango Go 2, going to be clearing. Both K9 officers are free to leave, and I will be here for a few more minutes.
Sir.
That's what we have so far. I'm not too sure of all the details, but you probably heard, right?
Bravo 436, you try call back?
Try another.
Yeah, I was over here the whole time, yeah.
Just push this down over the house.
Really?
Yeah.
I just stayed.
Didn't notice.
Yeah, I just stayed still. I didn't really walk around that much. I didn't want to walk like where they were standing at.
No, because I saw you probably left.
Yeah, I left and came back.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
As soon as I heard him say all Tango Gold units come over here, that's when I came back over.
Shit, 421.
Fox 411, Fox 421. What do you have? Commercial alarm 141 Seaport Boulevard at the Supret building. Coming at the vestibule, motion first floor.
Call the caller and have her come down, please.
Olaf, can you go up to 7?
Operation on Eagle 101. At a party, 438 Poplar Street in the backyard.
Bravo 912.
912.
Yeah, for this person shot, who was the initially one primary on this? Was it Harry unit?
Thank you.
Yep, that's all Harry units.
Okay, why don't we assign this to a Charlie unit? Bravo 912, you can just assign it to maybe one of the service units here.
Yep, Charlie 435, be the primary.
Bravo 436, anything on combat?
Negative, sir.
Okay.
Charlie 425, be the primary for that Washer River. Got it.
We've been out here for several hours now. At least an hour and a half, right? Maybe longer.
Yeah.
Take care, Patrick. Something like they must they had to discover something for them to do what they did. They must.
Bravo 912, can Charlie 202 come see me?
Charlie 809. Charlie 809 to operation.
Go ahead.
Vacancy location and the CC number, please.
It was Washington River for 252-049-968.
Thank you.
Try another standby. The 5-6, no answer. Good. Bravo 2-1. 2-1.
Bravo
Get up. Okay, set up to the hill, clear out a party at 26 Darlin Street.
You got it, sir. Bravo Gold 2.
Gold.
Everyone's dispersed over here. It's quiet now. The owners are walking up. You can send down the party on Holden.
Phone number, same area. Very good, sir. Thank you.
33 meters. Unable to call back the 911 phone.
Bravo 458, you can show me clear.
I have that, man.
Victor 958.
Go ahead, sir.
You can hold me off of the wagon. You can put me on scene at that location.
Very good.
Hang it up to 527.
527.
Sir, you can show me clear from Washington River. Can you take me off 19 Tango Warren guidance, please?
That.
What's the actual address? You might want to have just one more unit come up here.
26 Darlin. 5-6 and 5-8, you guys thought up there as well?
58, I have it.
That must be in the B2 side, right? Darwin Street?
There's no trouble, but there's a lot of people and they're moving now.
Sounds good.
You could pull that barrel out of it if you have to. The clip's on his left side, on the left side where he's at. There's a release on the left-hand side where he's at. Right there, yeah. That shit open right up.
Tango 902. Yes, for this River Street call, can you pick one of the I numbers, make that the primary, and give it to me,
Who's
please?
that? You okay? You sure? They're not gonna let you walk up there, just so you know.
I number attached to it 252049955.
Perfect, thanks.
Too short.
Tango, go 550. Can you just keep me off at that river wash? I'm still down there.
Gotcha, Quinn.
Thank you.
Bravo, Tango 55, take me off the K-10. One door, all doors security, 425.
Yeah, not like threatening. Shot in, I think, the right leg or something like that. Not too sure all the details on that one. Well, that's part of the investigation. Like, what happened there stemmed from over there, I guess. So, like, I don't know all the details, but that's all part of the same investigation.
Bravo 2, you can send down 111 Blue.
That lady's getting too close to the scene. She don't need to be that close. And that's why I'm staying back here. You know, they
just took somebody to custody.
If
yeah.
there's any cars parked illegally, can you tag them, please?
They brought somebody out in handcuffs on the other side over there somewhere.
I'm saying you can't be here. You just gotta back up a little. Okay?
Just back up behind the box. You'll be good. Like, don't just walk all the way over there. Like, she's walking. They're telling her not to go over there, but she's walking. Like, I mean, they're doing that for your safety and a lot of other stuff. So.
Okay, you want the 411 to disregard? Yeah, unless the suspects are leaving soon, statement in that case. Otherwise, I can head down there in a few once this place clears out. Okay. Operation so far is 411. I have that, sir. I'll disregard.
Fox K1.
Goal 2, Eagle in the last.
So you can show us clear of that report.
Okay, that's fine. I have stuff to do now.
What are you throwing? What's going on?
Sorry, 113. 13.
The transferring someone from River Street, B3, start mile 16444.3.
156.
Is they going left, or I guess they are going left. I guess that's where they got the allegedly have person in the back of the cruiser. I'm not too sure if that's the cruiser or not, but
Engine 17, ladder 7, a central station alarm, 7 Greenwood Park, Dorchester. Engine 17, ladder 7, a central station alarm,
Charlie
7
202, one
Greenwood
adult
Park,
male,
Dorchester.
B3, start about
319 Dorchester Avenue, Park Street, 157.
Domestic or less than 8 mile on the street. Call us if a drunk ex-boyfriend is
Engine
on hold
28,
on 160.
Entertainment Medical, 232 Hyde Park Avenue, Jamaica Plain. Engine 28, Entertainment Medical, 232 Hyde Park Avenue, Jamaica Plain.
at least they got one, at least one person under arrest. I'm not too sure if this is a second person or not. Might be a second person. The wagon's gonna take that out.
Gary, you're gonna take it up pull off for DVIP, 17 Alliance.
He's gonna break it.
9.0, you can pull someone.
Gary, 102.
That's why you never try to go over the top of those vehicles, because they're too tall. Always go underneath. Anything over 6 feet, forget about it. He just broke it anyway.
Kilo 968, can I get the ETA for the ETCs coming over from your AD, please? I believe they went up to your channel, sir.
He's still messing around with that tape, man. I mean, I always tell him.
Yeah, we're going to switch the primary. It's going to be the Charlie 112 Frank. They're going to be the primary on this. Yeah, 425, they just stand by at C3 with that person they transported back.
425, copy that.
Engine 42, 24, 14, and 52, ladder 23, and 4, rescue 2, car 9, a structure fire, 32 Seaver Street, Roxbury. Engine 42, 24, 14, and 52, ladder 23, and 4, rescue 2, car 9, a structure fire, 32 Seaver Street, Roxbury. Nearest box 2294 Walnut Ave, Seaver Street, 2 o'clock.
Let's see what when they get there, what they have.
Just to Bravo 436.
$36.
32 Seaver Street, second floor, for a fire. Call stations. He thinks he sees a fire coming from the window on the second floor. BFD is attached there as well.
She thinks she see fire come from the second floor on Seaver Street?
I'm on.
That might be EDP though.
Bravo PS.
I think that might be EDP. Well, I think that I heard that call before too, but we'll find out.
13, I'm monitoring. Thank you.
I'm just gonna listen to and see what they have, because it might not be an actual fire.
Matt, they want just to wait a few more
No,
minutes.
that's fine.
Oh, you parked on that side over there?
You too.
You got your car parked on that? Oh man, that sucks. I mean, you didn't learn from Mark or Mark?
Well, there was no tape up.
Oh, I
There
got
was
you.
Tape up, so.
I parked my car like way
So I
the frig
parked
over there.
when it was still open.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, because you was down there earlier.
Yeah.
I
Then
try to
when
stay
they
up.
had to clear,
Yeah,
they
it's
put me across the street at the funeral home.
that's crazy. I'm thinking I'm getting a little bit better at it, like where to put my vehicle at. But you never could get it right all the
This is
time.
the first time this has happened, and I've done this for 5
They always
years.
expand the scene, but I thought they were going to expand that way.
Yeah.
But when I see them coming over this way, I said, wait a minute, they're going to expand that way. It's crazy. Because they were actually at the tip of Morton, at that island over there.
Try 113 at runway V3, ending miles 16445.9.
Box 2294 Walnut Ave, Seaver Street. Structure 32 Seaver Street, 42. Charlie 425, Adam Robert. Channel 2 the fire ground, contact to the command channel. 152 the right. 252. 203. 28, we're on High Park Ave. 28, 232 High Park Ave, so apartment number 2. Okay, 9, you have channel 2, okay? Turn on that. And 52 through. 203.
Interesting.
Area 914.
What is that? Is that something that was dragged from here to there? You see that area they're looking at?
Service car.
It's a blood trail.
That's a blood trail?
Shut down wash.
That's a lot of blood.
There's somebody already down there if they can just maintain down there and then wash up at Morton Street. And then have a rapid come see me in front of the funeral home.
That's a lot of blood
Charlie
there.
202 Adam Robert at B3, and the miles
Already at Washington Dot.
404.
425 is still here.
Thank you.
Engine 42, code to your response.
There should be a Charlie unit at Washington Morton. Let me just confirm that.
Harry, why don't you ride, man?
102.
You head back with Tony? Yeah. Excellent. Thanks, Al.
Victor 958.
Another set of keys over there also.
The 958.
Sure, so you guys still down there to meet
This
up
party
with
seems to be
914?
shut down, but I'm going to remain on scene and I'll answer calls from here to make sure they don't come back.
Rich, is everyone else clear?
Yeah, once they're done with talking to people.
We're trying to transfer an unconscious 6-month-old, 232 High Park Ave apartment.
Hmm.
Charlie 113.
Fox 201, can you guys stop by 315 Mount Vernon at the school there?
Charlie
The alarm
113.
is going off on the first floor.
If you could just let D3 detectives know we're upstairs.
So one. Residential arm.
Operations to Charlie Detective.
Joe, you don't know?
Got that alarm, 315 Mount Vernon?
The Charlie 113 at the base.
Window.
They got quite a bit of stuff going on. Looks like they got one person under arrest.
Operation Manager 103.
They got a pretty intense crime scene over here. You guys can see that's all the blood trail coming from that wall coming out to the street there. That's where they found the victim that was shot. And they're still finding more evidence. So this is gonna be a long scene, long dragged out scene.
Hey, boy. The same 71.
Holding engine 42, rescue to the Hollow.
Able to find anything?
That's negative.
So right now, this is pretty much the only thing that's going on in the city, at least on this district anyway. B2 is pretty quiet. B2, B3 is pretty quiet. SEC 11 is pretty quiet too. Echo is pretty quiet. So.
Taking back off that prior arrest, I'll be able to 20 report.
I'm prior, right?
Bravo 436.
36.
There's no fire showing nothing is like here.
36 received.
913, I have it, thank you.
Operations to Charlie 112.
So they're gonna do a line search over here. Let them do their line search.
You gonna pull off?
One male from this location, they're mounted in.
No, sir, we're first up watching the house. Received. So, is anyone able to pull off on Washington River?
They're gonna do a line search because they feel there's more evidence in that
Bravo 912, what do you got?
inside this area here.
352 Norfolk Street. Have a 16-year-old calling says she's walking home and Feels like there's a male party following her inside of a black motor vehicle. States that motor vehicle has been following her for about 5 minutes now.
Send the gold cards to that.
Okay, the Charlie 415, they're going to fly it out of here, and they'll go take that, and they'll keep us updated if they need anything else.
Receive rations to Charlie 415.
So what's the street?
352 Norfolk Street. A 16-year-old female wearing black Lululemon jacket, black shorts, and white socks and black shoes. States a black Honda SUV is following her.
Rescue 2 code that is 600. Rescue 2 is the 600. 210.
What they're doing is a line search so they can check and try to find as much evidence as possible in the parking lot. That's what they're going to do. Anything they see, they're going to point out looks out of the ordinary.
Bravo 458, you can show me clear.
Received.
Bravo 456, Charlie Robin.
They're going to try to process the rest of the scene and get out of there, I guess. I mean, it took them away from the scene because they came across other evidence, so they kind of had to put this on the back burner until they could clear that building over there. It looks like they got one person under arrest. Not too sure if they recovered any firearms or not.
Charlie Alpha 81.
Alpha 81.
Yes, sir. If we could have Detective Kane return to the scene, we've got another piece of evidence. I have it.
Area 102.
102.
Can you just put a note in that we're getting a courtesy ride needs to call 911 right now. We're Adam Robert at the Ramada, 800 Morrissey. Any mileage 14688.
Code 12, headed to the Children's Hospital.
12 got it.
Charlie Alpha 81. Charlie Alpha 81. Yes, sir. Can you tell me how many we had on ShotSpotter?
Area 102.
Bye.
102.
We're in no trouble at all, but if you have another service car, you can start this way. He's just refusing to get out of the car.
We're near the Ramada.
All one of the vehicles not in the area, waiting for the parents. To Charlie Alpha 81.
914, did anyone answer up for that, or do we need to pull someone from up here?
Yes, I was just going to ask if I can pull someone. Service unit.
Yep, they're gonna answer up right now.
Charlie Alpha 81.
Thank you.
104 is calling.
Looking for how many rounds came on the ShotSpotter? Yes, sir. For Turquoise Way was 8 rounds.
That's the wrong location.
So I believe it came in at Morton Street initially. It's off 35 Martin Street, 3 rounds. Okay, I have it, thank you.
Yeah, they both came in at the same time. Third place came in after this one came in. Or actually, they came in around the same time, though, to be honest with you. Third place was, I think, 8 rounds. They shot a white SUV. This one was at least 3 to 4 rounds over here.
Mass Reg 6, Bravo Alpha, Romeo 12, Carrera 225, Little F. Can you spell us a transport, please?
125 to the left.
They might have to get the footage to this camera right here. That's going to help them out. If that camera's a working camera, that camera's pointing right at the whole entire thing.
It's about 103.
Sir, service car will suffice.
That's gonna. They also got a traffic camera in the middle of the thing here too. One of those traffic cams that'll probably pick up a lot of it.
Shutting it down.
It's
I'll make it as you guys.
gonna retrieve that last piece of evidence over there.
104, we got a show us 103. 103. 61 Interville Street, Apartment 1 for a verbal altercation. Not much information. Third party caller calling from Lynn states her dad is there and is having a dispute.
Got it.
Fox 201.
One.
All doors are locked and secure. We'll give that a 1 Nora. Could you take us off on the code 19 at Farragut Road?
They've been on here for at least
Send out that commercial alarm at 4 Hilltop.
at least 2 hours.
Yeah.
Local 515, I'm John Robbins.
Received.
Fox K1.
Take us off code 19 on Dot Ave between Angel Square and Columbia Road.
All right, guys. I'm getting head up out of here. I guess you get the idea what's going on. One person was shot. They found him over here, put him in the ambulance. Appears to be non-life-threatening injuries. When they were getting ready to process this scene here, a group of detectives went up to Morton Street at the corner of Morton and I guess that's Washington Street right there. And they thought they were going to find some shell casings up that way. That's where the short spot activation came in. But then after looking at some footage, I saw that allegedly there's some individuals that were over here that went into the building. And that's what we see so far. So that's what we have. Other than that, they're going to be out here, you know, processing the scene for quite some time. Looks like they got one person under arrest, so we're not too sure what he did or what he's arrested for, but he was brought out in handcuffs and placed in one of the cruisers taking the B3. Other than that, not much else to see. We're head up out of here, and we'll kind of keep our ears on in case something else pops up. This is, I believe this is still Dorchester. So this side over here is still Dorchester. It's close to the Lower Mills side, but this is definitely Dorchester. At least I think it's Dorchester. It's more Dorchester than anything else.
Gotta preempt you off that report. I'll get you another unit. 95 Whitefield Street. Person stabbed. Caller states there's a person stabbed. Still more information coming, so I'll keep you guys updated. Where is the Charlie PS?
Somebody stabbed now.
Bravo 912.
912. I need to get some more units over to that person.
Check out Duncan at 1580.
You say what street? Whitfield?
Okay, stand by. We'll get your call up.
Okay, appreciate it.
Charlie 415, there's no info yet, so just be careful when headed in. The caller just disconnected. All they reported was that a person was stabbed.
Right, guys.
The person was stabbed and shot.
Stabbed and shot. I don't know. We'll monitor that and see what they got going on with that one.
415, I'm like 30 seconds out. Receive.
I think it's it.
Charlie 426 on the dot.
All right, guys. Catch you guys on the next one.